This eerie footage was taken from a CCTV camera outside a small shop in Indonesia. The owner had installed the system after a series of break-ins, expecting nothing more than to catch potential thieves. Positioned to monitor the shop's front entrance and the street beyond, the camera recorded every moment throughout the night while the business was closed. For weeks, the tapes showed only the occasional passerby or wandering stray animal. But one night, the lens captured something far more unsettling, something that still cannot be explained. In the grainy black and white video, a strange figure-like shape drifts across the screen. Hovering just above the ground, the translucent form moves with an eerie smoothness, as though gravity has no hold on it. The shop owner was stunned when he reviewed the recording the following morning, admitting he had never seen anything like it in all his years. When the locals saw the clip, many believed it was the spirit of someone who had died on that very street. So what do you think? Did the camera capture a genuine, ghostly apparition? Or is there a logical explanation hiding behind this chilling sight? Before we jump into our next terrifying video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload something new. Now let's get back to our next video. This series of clips comes from a woman named Tammy G from Texas, who identifies herself as a paranormal investigator. But Tammy isn't just documenting other people's haunted experiences. She's been living one of her own for years. According to her, a dark presence has followed her since childhood, never letting her escape. No matter where she moves, the activity continues, and she's captured countless chilling moments on her home security cameras. What makes her case especially compelling is the sheer consistency of the activity, along with the fact that she's not the only one who has witnessed it. Tammy's daughter also sleeps in a separate bedroom, and strange things have been recorded there too. In the following clips, the cameras pick up even more disturbing activity inside their home. In one video, a piece of cutlery suddenly drops onto a plate, startling the family dog. In another, recorded inside the bathroom, a flower unexpectedly shifts and falls straight into the sink. On a different day, a cupboard door swings open on its own, sending objects crashing to the floor. And in yet another clip, a flower tumbles from the kitchen counter with no explanation. But none of these moments compare to what Tammy's cameras caught late one night while she was fast asleep. In the footage, a faint white figure appears in Tammy's bedroom, drifting silently while she sleeps, completely unaware of its presence. In another angle, a shadowy form can be seen moving in the darkness. After uploading her growing collection of footage to social media, many viewers became convinced she is experiencing genuine paranormal activity. Tammy herself believes without a doubt that she is truly haunted, even writing in her bio, "Sharing my haunting." But what do you think? Is Tammy really being tormented by a spirit? Or could there be another explanation? Share your thoughts below. A man named Kyle Anthony recently revealed that he's been hearing unsettling noises around his home. Strangely, he claims the sounds don't come from the walls or the attic, but from directly beneath his house, inside the crawl space.
I'm gonna get my flashlight. This is just a loud crash in the basement.
Curious and disturbed, Kyle decided to set up a camera down there to uncover the source. What he captured left him frozen with fear.
Well, I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
The footage appeared to show the figure of someone, or something, lurking in the tight crawl space under his home. At first, Kyle thought it might actually be a person secretly living there. Determined to get answers, he braved the dark crawl space himself.
I can't sleep. There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it. I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
But after crawling through the entire area, Kyle found no one. The space was completely empty. So what exactly did his camera capture that night? Was it a ghostly presence, a shadow figure, or something far more sinister hiding just out of sight? You decide. The Haunting of CK is an ongoing series of chilling events unfolding in the home of Chloe Campbell and her family. At first, the activity was subtle, small incidents that could easily be dismissed, but one particular recording changed everything. One afternoon, their young son sat in the living room completely absorbed in his iPad. Without warning, a toy digger rolled slowly across the floor by itself, vanishing out of frame. Moments later, a balloon from the dining area drifted forward, eerily following the same exact path. The boy remained oblivious, never looking up from his screen. It was only later, when Chloe and her husband reviewed the footage, that they realized what had happened. The air in the room grew heavy with dread. They didn't recall the balloon being there, and the toy was switched off at the time. With no logical explanation, this video became their first undeniable sign that something paranormal was inside their home, and soon, the haunting grew more aggressive. On another night, one of their security cameras caught the downstairs porch door creaking open all by itself. It lingered just long enough to feel intentional, before slamming shut with terrifying force. No one was near it, no windows were open, and the room was completely still. When the family watched the footage the following morning, they were shaken to their core. While they tried to continue life as normal, This moment marked a turning point, and one thing is certain: the haunting of CK is far from over. Two nurses were on duty at a Texas hospital when they experienced something that shook them to their core. One of them, Linda, a surgical technician working in the children's department at Breckenridge Hospital, explained that a young girl had tragically died during surgery inside one of the operating rooms. Ever since, staff reported strange and unexplainable phenomena throughout the building. On one particular day, Linda and her colleague managed to record an encounter that still haunts them.
I don't see nothing. And it's just all it does is that. Huh? She gonna slam it on you.
We looking at a ghost, Miss CC?
That's all it does. All by itself. Maybe she's getting pissed off because you ain't paying attention.
The focus of their video was a hydraulic hospital door, built to be extremely heavy and operated only by pressing a button. Once triggered, it usually opened slowly and stayed wide long enough for a bed and medical team to pass through. But following the girl's death, the door began opening and closing by itself, sometimes even slamming shut violently, as though pushed by an invisible hand.
She gonna slam it on you.
Maintenance was called, but no faults were found. Not long after, the hospital permanently closed. Still, Linda's department remained inside for another 8 months. During a break, she wandered through the lower levels of the empty facility, and what she captured on camera is bone-chilling.
This was the doctor's lounge. Let me see. Wondering if there's anything on the walls. Nothing. Oh, I just got dizzy, and I don't know why. Hate that feeling. There's a lot of people taking things now. Like all those have been sold off, so people are here taking.
In the footage, the reflection on a bulletin board clearly shows a figure in a white lab coat passing by, despite no one else being present. Moments later, Linda felt a crushing pressure, leaving her dizzy and disoriented. Many staff members are convinced that Breckenridge Hospital has been haunted ever since the little girl's tragic passing. But what do you think? Was this truly paranormal activity, or simply the mind playing tricks in a place heavy with grief? This unsettling video comes from a group of friends in Russia who chose to spend the night camping deep inside a forest long rumored by locals to be haunted. Not much is known about the clip itself, but sometime after midnight, the campers were startled awake by the sound of heavy footsteps and low growls echoing through the trees. Believing it to be a bear, they rushed to gather their things, preparing to flee, only to realize they were dealing with something far more terrifying. Many viewers believe the group didn't encounter a wild animal at all, but instead crossed paths with the legendary skinwalker, a creature said to prowl these woods under the cover of night. If this wasn't an elaborate hoax, then what exactly appeared just outside their campsite? Was it a ghostly entity, a shape-shifting being, or something even darker hiding in the shadows of the haunted forest? Mark Sebastian recently booked a stay at the legendary Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. Known as one of the most haunted hotels in North America, the Stanley is famously recognized as the inspiration behind Stephen King's The Shining, and it seems the hotel truly lives up to its chilling reputation. While filming the exterior late one night, Mark's camera captured something eerie.
Holy shit. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window. Look in this window right here.
In one of the upper windows, a dark, shadowy figure appeared to be peering out. What makes this sighting particularly disturbing is that the room in question was sealed off, locked, inaccessible to guests, and closed to the public.
This is the room where I saw something. There's no one there. That's the window. Okay? And it's this window.
Hotel staff themselves were unable to explain what Mark recorded. No employees patrol that area, and no guests are ever placed in that room. Yet the figure was there, watching.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs.
Thank you.
Okay.
Really enjoy-
I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
I want to let you know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the events of the footage you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events. And as soon as I saw Mr. Shadowman show his ass, I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video, shined a flashlight in and showed that there was no one in there.
So who, or what, did Mark capture staring from the window of the haunted Stanley Hotel? Was it simply a trick of the light? Or did he record the ghostly presence that has made this hotel infamous for decades? What do you think? On August 1st, 2025, a man ventured into an abandoned mansion that was later transformed into a nun's school, a place surrounded by dark rumors after a nun tragically ended her life in one of the rooms. For decades, visitors have reported ghost sightings and unexplainable paranormal activity inside its walls. Alone in the dead of night, the man first encountered nothing but silence. But only minutes later, his camera would capture something terrifying.
Let me get close to it. Maybe I could hear it better. Maybe the birds outside is kind of weird. Oh. Hello? There was two couple of bangs. It has to be somebody messing with me.
From behind a corner, a shadowy figure appeared to be watching him. Startled, he quickly turned the camera away, but the image stayed burned into his mind. Shaken, yet determined, he pushed forward into the pitch-black hallways of the sprawling estate, and soon the activity escalated.
Too many was happening. It's funny how that thing's shaped like a cross, the wallpaper. Oh, the door just opened. I don't know if that was a bat or orb that came out, but the door literally just opened. Oh, the bat. The bat is back. Couldn't be the bat. There's no way that the door is so heavy for the bat to push the door open, but... Oh my God, my heart just dropped. And then again, it's hard to breathe in here too. Alright, so a lot of stuff is happening here. I literally just caught this door opening right now, so it's insane.
A loud noise echoed through the halls, followed by a door that slowly creaked open on its own. Rushing over to investigate, he found nothing. No person, no explanation. Despite his growing fear, he pressed deeper into the mansion, unaware of the horrors still waiting for him.
And scary at the same time. There's something moving there. Maybe water drops. What is that? I don't know where the noise is coming from.
Moments later, the same shadow figure returned, peeking out briefly before slipping back into the darkness. This time, fear overwhelmed him, and he decided to leave the mansion. But just days later, on August 10th, he returned, vowing to stay the entire night and uncover the truth.
There's a lot of, I think it's like bat on the floor.
Not long after re-entering, his camera recorded a chilling sight. A shadowy form moving directly behind him, though he seemed completely unaware. Determined to make contact, he began an EVP session, hoping to capture ghostly voices. What happened next, however, was far more disturbing.
Are you around me? Can you make any type of sound, any noise, to let me know that you...
help?
Can you help? What do you need help with? Maybe there's something I could do. Was that you that banged in the back? Do you need help?
At the end of a dark hallway, the figure appeared once more, this time standing motionless, staring directly at him. The tension in the air grew unbearable as he continued his EVP session. And then...
Are you next to me? I saw something right here in this door. Yo, this place is so creepy.
Before his eyes, the figure dissolved into thin air, vanishing as though it had never existed. Later, while reviewing the footage, he was horrified by what he had captured. So the chilling question remains, does this haunted mansion truly harbor restless spirits, or are we witnessing something far beyond human understanding? You decide. Luis from the YouTube channel Terror al Extremo embarked on yet another terrifying investigation, this time joined by his son Leonardo. Their destination was a long-abandoned hospital known for its dark past. From the moment they stepped inside, the atmosphere felt heavy and oppressive. As part of their exploration, the two decided to turn off their flashlights, and in that moment, their camera picked up something terrifying.
¿Te acuerdas que en este lugar también se escucha mucho pisadas? Sí, sí, sí. ¿Listo? Sí. Vale. Luces fuera. Y nocturno. ¿Puedes seguirme? Sí, sí, sí. Sí, sí. ¿Qué pasó? Eres tú el que está. Ay, Leo, 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 Leo. ¿Dónde estás, chico? Eres tú el que está. Ay, Leo, 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 Leo. ¿Dónde estás, chico? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Aquí había alguien atrás de ti. ¿Cómo? ¿En serio? No manches, yo estoy a este lado. Mi cámara se empezó a desenfocar.
pitch-black corridors, shadowy forms began to emerge, moving around them in unsettling patterns as though they were being stalked by unseen entities. Despite the overwhelming fear, Luis and Leonardo pressed on, determined to uncover more. It was in another hallway that their most chilling evidence appeared.
Ay, papá. ¿Viste eso? Sí, sí lo vi. ¡Ay, güey! ¡Ay, güey! ¡Ay, güey! ¡No manches! Buenas noches. Corre, corre. Voy. Oye, me vete para allá. Ahí se metió.
At the far end of the corridor, the faint apparition of a woman materialized, her ghostly figure visible for only a split second before vanishing into thin air. Was this a restless spirit still wandering the halls of the hospital, or just a trick of the shadows? Did Luis and Leonardo capture undeniable proof of paranormal activity inside this haunted hospital? Or was it something that can still be explained away? Share your thoughts below.